Take a look at this transparent liquid. It pours like water and it looks like water. But cross a single geographic border and its identity splits into two opposing meanings. In Russia, the name for this spirit is vodka, which translates literally to little water. But in Ukraine, the exact same liquid is called Horilka, a word derived from a root meaning to burn. Two neighboring nations look at the same distilled grain spirit and see completely different elements. One sees the mildness of water, the other the intensity of fire. To understand why this cultural divide exists, we have to look past the labels and examine the drink's chemical components and a specific chapter of bureaucratic history. These names are just the surface. The spirit's true identity was forged when the laws of science met the requirements of state economics. In its simplest form, this spirit requires only two ingredients: water and ethanol alcohol. This gauge shows the natural variance of distillation. Grains don't ferment into a single, predictable strength. The resulting alcohol volume can land anywhere between 35 and 60%. Despite that natural range, classic versions of the spirit across the region are bottled at a rigid 40. To simplify the math for the government, the number was rarebit up. The state mandated a 40% standard so that tax calculations remained clean and efficient. The defining trait of this clear spirit wasn't found in a search for molecular perfection. It was chosen for the convenience of a tax ledger. Once the 40% baseline was established by law, the neutral liquid became a medium for regional expression. Local traditions emerged to customize the spirit, infusing the neutral base with ginger, vanilla, cinnamon, and even chocolate. One specific combination became famous across both nations, an infusion of honey and red pepper. This variation allows the spirit to express two profiles at once: the mild sweetness of the honey and the sharp, lingering heat of the pepper. This map shows the massive geographical footprint of the spirit. It has become an integrated part of the culture across Eastern Europe. It remains a liquid defined by that opening contradiction, the one known as little water, that simultaneously carries the name to burn. In every glass, you find the agricultural history of fermented grains, the economic legacy of tax collectors, and centuries of regional flavoring. Regardless of the name on the label, this transparent spirit serves. This clear spirit acts as a physical archive, holding linguistic divides, scientific debates, and administrative codes, all distilled from the